He anagrams faster than a speeding bullet. As powerful as the rack, nastier. Able to use the Q without the U. Look, there by the Scrabble board. It's a savant. It's a maven. It's Letterman. Yes, it's Letterman, strange competitor from another dimension who lives in Orange County, California, with powers and abilities developed beyond those of most men and women. Letterman, who can find a legal word on most every rack, find playable bingos during most every game, and who, disguised as Gary Moss, mild-mannered director of Club 350, propagates the entries of the Owl 2 in the interests of word competition, community, and the American way.
Oh, hi there. Welcome back. We're here for another lesson and some tips from Letterman. If it's anything like it is outside here where you're at, it's really great to be inside today. It's pouring rain here in Southern California, and I know that you folks back east have been dealing with all kinds of ugly weather as well. So this is a great time to be inside playing Scrabble, doing Scrabble things. Today would be a perfect day to sit down and do a little word study. I want to talk to you today about some different ways that might be fun for you to study. Here we have the Owl 2 dictionary, and this is our Bible. This has our complete word list. But I'm going to suggest you do something a little different than usual. Instead of studying the high probability words, I was trying to think of something that would be more fun for you. And one of the things that people find to be a lot of fun, but is not necessarily the most efficient way to study, is to study sets of words. And the sets of words that I'm talking about now are categories that are not necessarily in the high. When I was playing in a Scrabble club in Livonia, Michigan, I met a woman named Edith Miller. Edith had an interest in the words in our dictionary that were related to coins or monetary units. She was a coin collector, and there wasn't a list like that at the time. I couldn't think of any way to do it other than looking in the dictionary and running my finger down the column and finding the words with definitions that related to monetary units or coins. And she asked me if I would do that for her, and that was the very first list I ever made. She commissioned me to make a list of words that were related to coins and monetary units. It was during the time that I was making the word list for Edith that I learned a whole group of strange words that at least were strange to me. I learned the word ngwee, N-G-W-E-E. I learned the word ngultrum, N-G-U-L-T-R-U-M. I would have never known those words if I wasn't making that kind of a word list. And so even though I was making the list for someone else, I got a lot of value out of that for myself. And then it started the wheels turning. And I'm thinking, wow, if I can learn this many words making a word list, maybe I should make up some of my own list. Then I sat down and made up a list of all the lists that I would like to have. And here are some of them. Here is a list of words that end in IM. Well, I thought that was kind of unusual, but I knew a couple words like goyim, yamim, that end in IM, so I thought, well, maybe there were more. And lo and behold, I found a whole list of words that fit that pattern. I used another pattern here because whenever I had the letter Z, all I could think of was zoo. So I knew that there had to be a bunch of words that probably ended with the letters Z-O. So I made up that list. And then I made up a whole list of words that included the word fire. This list includes words like fireable and firearm, and then it also includes the list of words that end with fire, like backfire and campfire. Moving on, I had the idea once, I must have been working, changing a key or locks at home, and I made my lock and key list. It includes all the words that begin with lock and end with lock, all the words that begin with key and end with key. So you can let your mind and your imagination go and make lists that spark your interest. Available to help you make lists once you get the idea of what kind of list you want is the Ziziva tool. I gave a workshop a couple weeks ago on how to use Ziziva, and I put it on a CD. That CD is available to you, and it will help you especially develop those lists with patterns of letters. So send me an email or give me a call if you want some help with that. And until next time, happy tiles!